you know.
Well, you see, the one thing a lot of those rich people have is nannies.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of nannies. Basically, you pay other people to raise your children for you.
Yeah.
When you have lots of money like that, you have like all the annoying things in life, someone else does it for you. So like everything annoying, like painting your house, organising your car insurance, organising flights or tickets, or like doing the dishes. Any annoying thing you do that just like is niggly and takes up time,
you can pay somebody to
someone
do that
else
stuff
sort it out for you, and you just concentrate on hitting that little ball as far as you can into the cup at the end.
I still feel that I'd be doing those little niggly things, even if I had loads of money.
Really?
Just because I'm nearly 40 now and I've done it all my life.
Or you just
fairly handily.
Pay someone to do it. That's what it is.
It's better it be in my pocket than somebody else's, you know.
Well, that's how a lot of rich people stay rich. You see that they're normally chiselers. They're normally. Do you ever see that? Notice that when you do rich people?
Yeah, tight.
They don't want to give it. The reason
those.
they have it is they don't want to give it away. They argue over every 10 cents. Which, hey, more power to you. If you can get it,
it's like
hang on to
driving around trying to find the petrol station that has
looking for
1 cent lower.
But you ever do that when you go?
But you're spending all your money.
Yeah,
driving around looking for that petrol
it's that
station.
thing. It's like when I used to always get that when you were like, it's not happens anymore because we all have internet on our phone now. But when you used to be looking for somewhere to eat when you were in a foreign city, and you'd see somewhere and go, oh, it looks all right, maybe, and you go, oh, let's get the next place, and then you walk and the next place is worse, and you go, oh. Okay, we'll keep going to the next place.
Just gone in there. Why did
when you're driving around with petrol and you go, oh no, that's a bit much, and the next one you're like, oh, more again. God, love it. I'll go to the smaller garage and it's like bigger again, and then eventually you're like, the first one was the best. I should have gone. I have learned, and now I've wasted another €5 petrol driving around, and then you just have to do it because the light's on.
And you're hungry.
How far did you get the light on? Do you reckon you can go? Do you ever push it with the light on?
See, I drive a Dacia Logan.
Ooh, don't be bragging now.
It's nothing fancy about that, let me tell you.
The Logan.
But it has a thing, and it's for the first time ever, when the petrol goes down, the bottom one, to tell you that it's coming towards the end, starts blinking. So for the first time, it started blinking there the other day.
Oh, really?
When I was driving
first
around.
Time ever.
It's because I got lost. Well, no, I didn't get lost. I should say sat-nav brought me the wrong way.
Playing the sat-nav.
I was going to a place called Croton Hill, and it brought me arseway. I don't know where it brought me. I ended up in a place called Bracknell.
And so it was way off. It wasn't just like
no, it was like half an hour away from where I was supposed to be. I was like,
was it the same name or something, or it was just?
So I don't know. I don't even know. I was just there. I was stressing out.
Sounds stressful.
Because I was just like, I was looking for a place called Croton Hill, and I was just going into deeper and deeper into flatter lands, and I was like, there's no hill here. There's no hill to be seen.
That's the thing, we just rely on technology so much. You just follow this little line on a thing, even though you're like, your brain is like, doesn't seem very hilly.
So I was worried then that we were going to run out of the diesel, because it was like half an hour away, because I thought it was only supposed to be a half-hour drive, ended up being over an hour. But anyway, things started blinking, and I was like, I wonder how long I have left now. Because on the car you can do the thing, it tells you how many kilometres you have left
it has a
before
clock.
You have to go to a petrol station. So it says once it gets to 80 kilometres, when it starts going under that, you don't know how many, like it just stops showing you how many kilometres are left.
That's kind of tricky.
It doesn't stay at 80, it just turns off. It just goes like going. So you're guessing, it's like, how many kilometres have I done since this was 80 kilometres?
Wow, that's like pointless then. So just when you need it most, it stops working.
It's basically telling you, get some diesel in your car before you get under the 80 kilometres.
So 80 kilometres is quite far. So it's funny that it would be like, this is the danger zone.
It is quite far, but I think it's all dependent on how fast you're going,
city driving,
how quick you're going to consume the diesel as well.
Hard. I know you like to put the gas down hard on the accelerator, hard on the brake.
I'm going to drive hard.
But there is a thing in the motorway. We're doing that. I was driving a lot of motorway driving, and I was trying to like work out the best speed. There's like an optimum speed, right? Like 100 kilometers per hour around then. Okay. That's like going as fast as you can while using the least amount of petrol. And if you go above that, there was something my dad was telling me there was an oil crisis in the 70s kind of before we were born, and there was a huge thing where you literally couldn't get petrol, and it was 3-day things and people were queuing up for miles to get petrol, and it was really expensive, and all the trucks in the UK and stuff were limited. They had to figure out the best speed, and that was like 60 miles an hour is the thing. So if you go, and every 5 kilometers an hour you go above that, you start using something like 20% more petrol. It's some bizarre thing that like you start burning through it. But
driving 100 kilometers on a 120 kilometer motorway feels like you're
standing
snail. Like I feel like you're just creeping.
Feels like you're the guy in Mad Max who's about to get killed by everyone else. Because everyone's like woo woo, like coming around you on different sides and undertaking and flashing you and getting out of the way.
Like it's 2.5 hours to Cork, driving 100 kilometers an hour or 120 kilometers an hour. So if you do just 20, add another half hour onto your journey, like taking 20 kilometers off.
I know what I like to do. You like to put the foot down sometimes.
Just put it on the cruise control. Away you go.
That's it. I hope it all works out. It's nice. Just the only thing with the cruise control is when you come up to something where you have to take it off. Do you ever try and push it where you're like going up, trying to like weave through it? No. Weave is the wrong word. But when you're doing your proper motorway driving and you're going up behind people and you're going to overtaking the lane and go back again, but then when 2 people are doing that stupid thing where someone's in the outside lane and they're not going fast, they're like blocking the road. It's just annoying when you have to take it off. You know how it is. Come on.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. But yeah.
But I always go an extra couple of kilometres over as well. So you're putting on the cruise control. It's like, what can I get away with here without getting a ticket if I get caught?
But do you think they're all over clocks? Like
I think if I have 120 kilometres, you know when you go through those speed traps and it shows you what speed you're doing. I think mine's like 4 kilometres. I get an extra 4. If I did 124 kilometres, it'd be 120.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No, I think they are. I think mine was the same because the maps thing open and it has a speedometer on it sometimes as well, and it's quite different to my thing. I don't know if it just goes out of sync after time because it's just a little gizmo, or if they do that on purpose to give you. Save you from yourself.
I think they do.
They probably do. It would make sense.
Technically, you're actually only going 116 kilometres an hour.
You do that sometimes when you've gone by a van and you go, oh no! And then you've waited and nothing has arrived in the post and you go, God, phew.
God, I hate when you see those speed traps and you just automatically think, and then you're just waiting and waiting for it to come.
It's the one I had to figure out as well. If there's a guy with a gun, if it's the van, they're automatic, and it's the tripod thing. Do you ever see the tripod? That's automatic as well because that's taking a picture of you. But if you just see a guard with a gun, they have to stop you then and there. They
have to chase you.
Yeah, that just takes your speed, so they have to like give you a ticket then, or else you're in the wind.
Okay.
So if they don't come chasing you with the gun, you're safe.
All right.
But
that's good to know.
So.
You rarely see them with the guns.
Yeah,
it's all the vans.
The vans.
Yeah.
There's not as much anymore. Used to get them around the country, but as they say, there's one way to guarantee you don't get a ticket, Graeme.
Just stick to the limits.
Stick to the bleeding limits. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard when you want to
get somewhere.
It's hard when you're late.
The Graeme and Joe Show. 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 The Graeme and Joe Show.
See you later, guys. Tune in next week. It's been great. It's been beautiful.
Every man for himself.
Every man for himself. Adieu.
Bye bye. The Graeme and Joe Show.
That's good. That's probably a good